Continuing then with Chapter 8, we'll look at questions 5 through 11 from our textbook. Make our screen bigger. Okay. For all of these questions 5 through 11, we're told in our textbook we have two formulas. The excess return for stock A is 0.03 plus 0.7 times excess return to the market, so our beta, and the non-systematic risk of stock A. For stock B, make that a little more legible, our formula is minus 0.02 plus 1.2 times excess return to the market plus non-systematic error for stock B. The market standard deviation is given at 0.2. We're also told our R squared value for A is 0.2. The R squared value for stock B is 0.12. So question 5 then asks, find standard deviation of each stock. This is using our arbitrage pricing theory formulas. So for stock A, our formula is going to be the R squared for A is equal to beta squared for A times variance for the market, all divided by, again, variance for the market. That's our general formula for finding the excess returns and standard deviation for formulas. Okay. This we could continue to R squared A beta air squared variance of the market, then divided by, reverse that. Our variance for A is beta squared for A times the variance for the market divided by R squared for A. So that's our working formula. Sorry for this, substitute that. Then continuing, we can substitute because we know R squared for A, that's given at 0.2. We just reverse these variables. So variance for A is going to be beta A times variance for the market divided by R squared for A, and we know this is substituted at 0.20. So let's fill in the rest of our information. Beta is given to us at 0.7, so 0.70 squared times the standard deviation for the market is 0.2, but we want variance, so that's squared divided by the R squared for A, which is given again at 0.20. So variance for A is going to be 0.70 squared times 0.20 squared divided by 0.2. Calculator work. So we can see this. 0.7 squared becomes 0.49 times 0.2 squared will be 0.04 divided by 0.20. and 0.04 times 0.49 gives us 0.0196 divided by 0.2 . 0.098. Remembering, of course, that's the variance, so we need the standard deviation. And square root of 0.0198 is 0.3130 or 3131. Okay, so that's the methodology to find the standard deviation for A. Now, if we continued, I'll just give you the layout for B. This will be for stock B. R squared B is going to equal beta for B squared times variance for the market divided by our variance again, and beta squared for B times variance for the market divided by, substituting here, R squared for B. And this will continue to be beta is given to us for stock B, 1.2 squared times 0.2 squared divided by R squared for B is 0.12. So we could solve that, but for simplicity, let's just work through this variance for B becomes 0.48, and the standard deviation for B becomes the square root, 0.6928 or 69.3%. So B has a much higher standard deviation. A at 0.3 is its standard deviation is much lower. That gives us question number 5. So let's save this and then look at question number 6 with the same information.